Welcome to Ronin. My name's Rob. On this channel, I give actionable ideas for living an intentional life. This is a personal journal where I, almost every day, write down a journal, I'll read it on camera, and then I'll expand on the thoughts and ideas within it, and then maybe there's an action point at the end. So today is the 17th of October, 2025. I'll read it and then we'll talk about it after. I have two daughters, 14 and 12. They have extremely different personalities and struggle to get along most of the time, like a lot of siblings. My younger daughter, let's call her 12, has always had a rebellious streak and knows exactly how to get a reaction, usually anger, out of my older daughter, let's call her 14. We're constantly reminding her not to take the bait and ignore her. I had a conversation with 14 the other day about how we can choose how we react in a situation. Now that I think about it, by its definition, a reaction is automatic, like a doctor testing knee reactions with a small mallet. When someone says something to us, our reaction is the immediate feeling and thoughts we get, followed by what we might say back if we don't hit pause between our brain and our mouth. A response is more considered. It involves processing, working out the meaning of the situation, and deciding what action, if any, to take based on your current understanding and the potential consequences. We get to choose how to respond, and we can decide beforehand how to respond in recurring situations. Take driving, for example. Someone is going to make a mistake and cut you off or pull out in front of you at some point. Many people get angry, shout, honk their horns, and even sometimes try to chase down and intimidate the person that did them wrong. Who does this help? The driver that cut them off is likely to react back and probably won't change their driving habits. The driver that was cut off is now in a foul mood and is putting other people in danger by chasing the other car. But if you expect that something like this will inevitably happen, you can decide that you're going to stay calm, realize that people make mistakes, even you, and let it go. Don't let the small stuff ruin your day. There will be new situations that occur that we will react to. You will react to the death of someone close to you. We're all human, I think. But for the majority of situations, we can choose how we respond. If you feel yourself reacting to something, take a pause, try to process the situation. If it involves another person, try to see things from their perspective. And if they're just trying to get a reaction out of you, like 12, don't take the bait. We can choose how to respond. Yeah, so I've been thinking lately about a reaction versus response. Reaction is the immediate response. It's the automatic. And a response, the way I'm defining it, is more thought through. It's more considered. It's take that pause when a situation arises to think through it from different angles. And once you've got all of the information, then you can consider how you might want to respond. If you get hit with an unexpected financial bill, then the immediate reaction might be to put your head in your hands and think the world is coming crashing down. But in those situations, if you can try and find it somewhere in yourself to take that pause, breathe, and then write down all of the possible actions that you can take to resolve the situation, I think we can develop this ability to respond rather than react. And when you start to feel yourself about to react, if you can notice that, kind of like meditation, when you're trying to focus on something and then thoughts come into your mind, if you can notice kind of from a third person perspective when that thought is coming in, I think you can develop that skill and get better at it. So when you find yourself about to react to something, you can notice that it's happening and hit that pause button. And I think the more that we do that, the more we get better at it, and you become a more responsible person for it rather than acting on impulse. And this can apply to loads of areas of life. When you want to go and raid the cupboard and grab a biscuit or a sweet treat, it's those impulses. And if you can notice when those impulses hit and then take a pause, it's only going to benefit you, because if you constantly act on impulse, you're going to take action that you don't necessarily want to do and that you're not really in control of. So what I'm going to try to do in my own life is be better at noticing when those impulses and those reactions start occurring so that I can hit pause and take a considered response. So that's it for today's journal. If there is an action point, it is to try and notice when you're in a reactive state and try to become a little bit more responsive rather than reactive. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video.